I'm Una McNeil Benjamin, representative from the Division of Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transportation. Now, one of the highlights of the Tourism Youth Club is the hosting of the local leg of the Tourism Youth Congress, where it mirrors CTO's Tourism Youth Congress, which is held in one of CTO member states. This year, our representative, Anthurium Lewis, will be vying for the prestigious title of Regional Junior Minister of Tourism. Now, to ensure that the participants is well prepared, she goes through a series of preparation. This is assisted by the communication unit and Dr. Selvon Hazel. They ensure that our representative is well prepared and she's a success at the regional competition.
Hi, I am Anthurium Lewis, the Junior Secretary of Tourism, and I will be competing at the Regional Youth Congress in the Cayman Islands. So my preparations have entailed keeping up to date with all that is going on in the Caribbean, reading numerous articles and compiling research on tourism-based topics so that I can have a deeper understanding and readiness for this competition. And I have received so much support and assistance from my teacher, Ms. Hackett, and Dr. Hazel.
Now, to reach this feat, we would have had various legs of training done. We first started off by looking at the various questions that were posed. There were 4 options to choose from, and I would have allowed Anthurium to go through and decide which among the 4 options we would have chosen the blue economy.
So we have kept many scheduled meetings online and in person as well to hear me present and give tips on how I could improve in my presentation, as well as to have deep discussions to foster a greater understanding of the topics so that when I go to the competition I can speak freely and from my heart and have a broader knowledge.
Anthurium embodies what we try to accomplish here at Bishop's High School, a well-rounded student. So part of the challenge is that she was also involved in different competitions and activities. So it was a challenge to be able to get practice done at school. So we also schedule training and practice time. Even at home and on our weekend we had Zoom meetings. And so through research we were able to fine-tune her research, her presentation, and then we had in-person practice to ensure that, her poise and her diction, etc., was where it needed to be.
We collaborated with E-Pixl Studios. So I was given the opportunity to actually go into the studio and interact with some of the artists there, some of whom I know personally.
My name is Tabil Arta, and I work as an illustrator and background designer, as well as a storyboard artist and writer at E-Pixl Studio. But for this particular project, I mainly did the storyboard and the background designs for the animation. We did something called rigging, which is where we created a puppet based on Anthurium, designed in her likeness, and we put that together with traditional animation, that's hand-drawn animation.
Even with animation, I know that using this will give me a creative edge over my opponents and competitors, so I am glad to be able to have them working with me and supporting me in this.
For this particular project, we decided to do sort of a pose-to-pose, very presentational, informative style of animating, where we mostly focus on big gestures and, that kind of thing, to really highlight more of the important things rather than do dramatic animation per se. And even the speech, I think the speech was really well written beforehand, and it gave us a lot to work with, so that was really good. It made the process a lot smoother.
As part of her preparation, the division ensures that she's exposed to a series of events.
So recently I even was the chairperson for the Tourism Summer Youth Awareness Program, and this gave me a lot of exposure in terms of connections and interacting with the youths and the kids and knowing a little more about how I can better myself in the new role that I hopefully will be attaining, and just to broaden my knowledge base in general. So, yeah.
Over the years, Tobago has been successful at this competition, so the division is hoping that Anthurium Lewis will bring home the award of Regional Junior Minister of Tourism.
Always give thanks to God Almighty for what we have been able to accomplish here at the Tobago leg, and I'm sure that he will give us the victory in Cayman Islands also.